my channel. So today we are going to see some things what happened last Friday and as well as price action. Okay, so we'll start with price action. So I'm going to show you the price action for Nifty because Nifty is pretty predictable. And then so we'll start with Nifty price action. So as you can see, it was a downfall, and basically Nifty had a news because of the US news. There are so much of turmoil going on. Okay, so we would just take and maybe I'll just show you the price action in a weekly candle, because a weekly candle, it's very useful to just decide. For sellers, level based trading is important. So we'll take one whole year to understand the price action. So let me tell you what is price action first. Can I just change the color? Let me take any bright color so that it reflects very well in the dark. So I'm going to show you 24 to 25. Okay, so price action. So basically, what is the definition for price action? Okay, so price action is, everybody does, right? Buy and sell. This becomes the basic component of price action. So where they are buying, and then where at the top they are selling, and also the small sells. So small buy and small sell inside the bigger zone, and then also, so it is a zigzag pattern, so downward trend or the upward trend. Okay, so everything has a small section as well as the bigger section. Okay, how this is built with the help of OI, you can check that. Okay, so OI has the call, OI has the put zone, and these both have the writing and buying. So you know, basically, so I'm talking about seller's perspective. So I'll talk about put writers as well as call writers. So whenever you know the resistance here faced, we will know that call writers are active there, and wherever there is a buy zone like here put writers will be activated, and they'll try to pull the market upside, and these people try to pull the market downside. Okay, so this is the basic. Now we will see from month wise. Okay, so let me just pick one candle. I'll put the zone so that we might understand easily. Okay, so 2024, so let me pick, see, this is 24 open. Okay, so this becomes the zone, and this is February open. Okay, so what happens here, it tried to do a breakout, and then call writers were activated here, and then it fell down, and then put writers get activated here, and then the close was pretty good here. Okay, so the last candle becomes the profit booking of the call writing. Okay, so again February to March, you see it was a uptrend market. Okay, so for every high break the prices were going up. Okay, now we'll try to understand March month. So this is March month open, and then this becomes the high, this becomes the low. So clearly you could see call writers were activated, because you see the second candle itself going down, and then from here put writers were getting activated. Okay, so it was going up. Now when you check April and May, you see this was April was facing huge resistance here. Again call writers got activated, and then the support was exactly the previous month, as you could see. So what is the take here? So if FII are creating their positions, then they might create here 600 as a strong resistance, and downside, let me just take approximately 600. Okay, so it's almost a range of, I couldn't check the range, so let me check. Approximately this could be the range. Okay, So yeah, 600, 22, 600, 21, 600. So 1K range. And they will try to eat the DK or the so how DK functions, so that's how they take. So next month also these sellers were strong, and then they were eating the premium. The other month it was almost, see, from Feb 600 was pretty consistent for 3 months. Sellers were in the position, and then comes May month. Okay, so now here price action has changed. Now you take May, this was the open, and then you see here call writing 1 2 3 4. So here technically put writers has become very strong, and also you see the month's resistance got broken, and then this was a retracement and again going up. Okay, now June month, this was the open, and then again taking the support of the previous month, and then you see July month open here, and this was a clear breakout. Okay, so see from 2024 you see how after 3x months consolidation phase ends, and then in the June month there's a breakout, and this is how slowly market moves up every year when you go and do the back test. Now when you take July, okay, so July month you saw the breakout, and this is July month. So July month open, and then the support was very good. You see every time it touches support it's going up, and then August month it was a gap down again. August month was sustaining July month support. So what is this basically telling? That put writers are pretty strong in the market, and the call writers, they are changing their position to upper side one by one. So you see here between this factor and this vector, call writing is shifting towards the up direction, but put writers are pretty steady. When September month comes, here this candle becomes the profit booking, because of, see, from here market was going up, right? So at some point small profit bookings like this red candle is necessary. That's why they say, when markets are bullish they just go, and with small profit booking they go zigzag and go up. Okay, and then September month it just reaches the peak, and then you see again comes the fall. So this fall here open, and this was a huge red candle, which is an indication of call writers activation, and this was also an indication because there was a war. Okay, so whenever war comes the correction is very far away, but still it is at the May month's support. So always the support and resistance in the monthly calendar is pretty strong. Okay, so basically this is the price action, and when you take 1 month candle or 1 week candle to analyze, price action respects all the support and resistance very well, and then again after the war zone you see markets trend to go up. Okay, so this is how you try to analyze. Now getting back to our original, July month. So again, see how price action works is pretty simple, level by level. So you see this is a resistance, and this is a support, and this is a resistance, and this is a support, and this is the resistance. Now exactly standing at the support, whether it will do a break of a structure or the continuation of the trend, we don't know. Okay, so this is going to be the major support line. If this breaks, then a lot of changes you can see. Also buying side market goes like this. So this is the structured price action. Okay, so now the takeaway from here is sellers are always going to eat the decay. Okay, so the decay is a main part, and most of the time, almost 60% of the time, markets are in the consolidation phase. So sellers have more control over the market, while buyers, if they are very brilliant, or like if they have an experience of 7 to 8 years, then they know where the buying zone comes and they take 100% profitable trades. than the consolidation phase, where the buyers usually lose, only during the sideways market, because they don't know, even they know the ranges, the range won't work, and then there's a chance of breaking of support and resistance is very very low. For that, they get stuck in the consolidation phase. So this is a small price action, you can understand from this. Okay, now moving back, I'll straight away go because I don't want to explain all the small stuff. So this was the open, and market took the resistance, and now market is in the falling phase. And here US news is also one of the thing which is trying to impact the market. Okay, now let's do all the basic steps. So the video is going to be a little bit bigger one because I was trying to explain you all the price action. So we'll quickly brush through what happened on Friday. So it was a downtrend day, so we'll skip the stocks, and then we'll see whether it was a gap up or gap down. And here you see from 9 a.m. to 9. So let me change the color because in a white screen. So this was pretty stable, price action was pretty stable, and it was considered flat open, but due to my internet, I'm not able to load it. Okay, let's just skip that part as well. We'll go to FII data. So FII data, when you observe for 16th, 17th and 15th, the sell side, the call side, they are taking out the position, and the put side or the short side, they were adding the position. So for futures, you have to directly say if they are adding long positions, markets are going down. They are adding in short, markets are going up. Okay, so you see here also they are taking out the positions and adding more. So you see the ratio here. So this ratio tells us that they are very much bearish with the market. Now you have to check for call writers and put writers as well. This becomes the support and this becomes the resistance. So only for FII I am going to check. So you could see here 35 and 26. So resistance is pretty strong in the market and supports are weak in the market. Okay, also the US news, time to time you have to check it, because US is directly proportional to India, because our business are very much connected with the US, so we have to be very particular with them. Now we are going to check for sensible. So see, all the news is related to US, and I'll skip for the Monday. Okay, so these are the upcoming news. So we have ICICI, Yes Bank, so all the bank news. So this is the quarterly results time. So if the performance is not very good, then the price action might go down, or markets can go into the consolidation phase. Okay, no holidays this month. We will see the OI. So this is the OI basically, and then you could see clearly resistance is more in the market. And we will go to straddle straight away. So a small price action comparison we will do. So I'm taking Trading Tech website for that. Let me just increase the count. So I'll take Nifty and Bank Nifty side by side. So let me just get back to the 15 minutes time frame. So you could clearly see first half of the market. I'll keep this line with the previous close so that we can understand the market better. I'll delete this. Here also I'll try to keep a line, horizontal ray, with the previous close. Okay, let me just keep this with the previous close. So you could clearly see first half market was going down and then went sideways. Here also same story. Okay, now we'll check the open. Open is 2500. Okay, let me take 2500 and check the decay pattern. Okay, so clearly this was a profitable trade, and then you could see first half price going up, here also straddle going up. So from 250 it went to 290, almost 300, so 50 points a negative decay here, and then again from 50 points it's coming down, because see, it was completely sideways second half, and sideways always melts the premium, which you could observe here. Okay, so yeah, that's it. We'll check for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty open was 56,500. So here is the 56,500. Bank Nifty is pretty good, right? It is having the monthly expiry. So the decay pattern for Nifty is very much different to Bank Nifty. Okay, that's why you see the premium melting procedure is different for both. So almost here 60 points decay. So 60 points times one lot. So this is the positive decay, and this is one lot. So when you calculate P&L, 900 plus tax plus brokerage is going to be a profit for Friday. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Keep supporting my channel.